Okay, so we talked about the field, which is conscious and intelligent and responsive, and that it's receiving the frequency that you emit, the thoughts and intentions of your heart, and that it's organizing something to present back to you in the material realm as circumstances, situations, opportunities, people, challenges, your life lessons, okay? So we talked about the field being the feminine, the receptive part that births out into material. And we talked about the word being what shifts and moves and changes the waters, okay? Your seed. So there's a sower of the seed, right? There's a sower, there's a seed, and there's a field, and there's a harvest. So the sower and the seed are one. The thought and the source of the thought are one. The Father and the Son are one. The thought and the origin of the thought, they're one. And then you have the field, which is the receiver of the thought, that gives the harvest. Okay, you've got these two things playing here. Now, so it's not just enough to know and understand that your thought, your word, your thought goes forth and does not come back void. It brings a harvest. It returns with something. What comes through you brings something to you. Okay? Well, that's cool. That's good to know that dynamic. But what? So that means any different type of thought can produce a different type of result. Right? Like we talked. You can have thoughts of lack that produce situations of lack. You can have thoughts of abundance that manifest as situations of abundance and prosperity. So what determines the type and quality of the thought you have? This is key. Because if the type and quality of thought you have is what actually creates the life that you're experiencing, then how can you shift or change the thought or quality of the thoughts that you have? Well, the thoughts that you have are determined by the self-image that you have of yourself, how you view yourself. What you think and believe about yourself causes you to feel a certain way. What you think and believe about yourself is what will give you confidence or what will make you timid. What will make you act in faith, or what will make you retract or not act. What you think about yourself, who you say you are, what you see when you say I, who you imagine yourself to be. Who do you imagine yourself to be? When you say I, what do you mean? When you say I, are you talking about the body? When you say I, what are you talking about? Are you talking about a mind? Are you talking about a soul? Are you talking about energy? Are you talking about that human being? What do you mean when you say I? When every one of us say I, we have an image within us, and based upon the way that we imagine ourselves and the way we feel about ourselves, that's what produces the type of thoughts and intentions of our heart coming through us. So it's very important, because that means if our thoughts and our intentions of our heart are going forth into the field as a seed, and they're bringing us a harvest, which is our life experiences, our circumstances, our situations, and that harvest that we're bringing in, that we're reaping, is determined by the type and quality of thoughts and intentions that we're putting out. But the type of thoughts and intentions that we're having is completely based on and determined by the self-image that we have of ourselves, who we believe ourselves to be, or what we believe ourselves to be when we say I. This is huge. Because what have you based your self-image on up until now?